Hey guys, we are at a duplex conversion my client purchased here on Marshall Road in Welland. So let's go check it out. All right, so we are in the upper level of this property on Marshall Road. So this property is a 90s built bungalow that my clients purchased late last year in 2020. This property, the upstairs is in pretty good shape. We're gonna just paint it. There's already quite a nice kitchen in here, so it looks in pretty good shape. Just we're trying to freshen it up and just make it look a little bit nicer, but nothing too much. It's a 2-bedroom layout, but I believe it was originally a 3-bedroom, and one of the previous owners must have removed a wall to make the master quite a bit bigger. I've actually recommended to my client to keep it that way because a large master bedroom is going to attract a tenant who likes that large space, versus if we were to split it, it'll make the 2 bedrooms into quite small bedrooms. So I'd prefer to have a large master in a 2-bedroom layout than, a tight 3-bedroom layout, because I think we'll get pretty much similar rents. So that's the work down here. If you follow me, so this area is where we've had quite a bit of a challenge. So we have a entry coming from here. This is the main entry to the house. The challenge is you have these staircase going up and going down, but this is the only entry into the basement as well. So we had to kind of figure this out. So one of the options we're proposing is to wall this area off, make a stackable laundry where I'm standing right now for the main floor. And we're actually looking into cutting that window open to making an exterior front door and then building a staircase up to it for this main level. And then we can use this front door for the basement. But just because of the proximity of this door to the other door, we may actually have to cut open a door along that wall there to be the front door to the basement. And the good thing about all of this is everything's above ground. We're not digging anywhere. We're not cutting into foundation walls. We are cutting into the foundation wall over there. However, it's the foundation wall that's above ground. So we're not digging. We don't have to waterproof. It's a much simpler scope of work. Ideally, we don't do this, right? Ideally, it already has a separate entrance. But in this case, it was a pretty good deal. So it was worth that hassle. So let's go to the basement now. So one of the things about this property that I really like, and it's similar to my own duplex property that is under renovation right now, you have pretty good ceilings here. So I'm 6'3", and you have close to 7-foot high ceilings. The property was built in 1990s. So you have a poured concrete foundation and big windows that go to the exterior. So you have a lot of natural light. All the windows are fully above ground. You have these 2 big windows here. So this space, we're gonna make this into the living kitchen. So we're gonna open some of these walls up right over here. There's a closet here, there's a closet there. We're gonna just open it all right up, put a nice L-shaped kitchen back there. The rest of this space is gonna be a living space. And then if you follow me back here, so we already have a washroom here, a full 3-piece with a shower and a vanity and a toilet. So our plan is to keep it there, and we're going to separate this space into 2 bedrooms. So we're going to make 1 bedroom here, close off the furnace room. It's all nice and tucked away on the exterior wall there. And if you go back here, so we're going to put a doorway probably somewhere over here that enters into this space as our 2nd bedroom. And this space is actually already finished. We've got nice windows over here, fully above grade. You can see that the ground is still 4 or 5 inches below where the window is. So great windows, great natural light, really good ceiling height. So it's probably one of the nicer basements that we've done. And the story with this property was very interesting. So this project actually, when it came up for sale, it was I think a Monday that it came up for sale. I had been working with these clients. They've already bought another property previously. They've converted that into a duplex. So this was going to be their 2nd project. we've put in quite a few offers and we lost out, right? The market is very competitive. There's multiple offers. So we lost out on a good 4 or 5 homes. So it got to the point where we needed an advantage to get a deal without like losing every time to these multiple bids. So this property came on the market. They were not holding offers when most other homes were. Instead, they were asking for a 48-hour irrevocable. What that means is that if you submit an offer, they're asking you to give the seller 48 hours, so 2 days, to respond to your offer. We don't like that, right? If we do that, there's the chance of multiple other people seeing the property and then offering another offer. Once you get into competition, there's the potential for us to lose the property and also for the price to just go way higher. The property was listed at $399. We knew that it was going to sell higher than $399. Based on what we discussed, we thought a fair price for this home was around $420. So we went in with an offer at $421 and we told the seller, listen, we're offering you a firm offer. My clients didn't even see the property. So I came here on their behalf with my cell phone and we did a video call. We looked around the property. We knew it was a 90s built home, so likely it was going to be in good shape, good foundation, good bones. So we actually foregoed doing an inspection. Not something I recommend, but sometimes you need to do it in a competitive market. So we forgot the inspection. We already had the financing lined up. So we went in with a firm offer at $421 on the same day the property was listed, except we only gave them 5 hours to respond. And I told the listing agent, hey, listen, we're coming at you with a strong offer. We're going significantly over the asking price. Just let us know by 5 p.m. I think I may have told him that we have another deal that we're looking at that's holding offer still 6. So if you can let us know by 5, then if it doesn't get accepted, we can move on to the next one. And you know what? The price was what they wanted. It was around the price that the listing agent had discussed with the seller as, you know, you can approximately get this price for the house. It was a firm offer, quick closing. Actually, not a quick closing, but a closing that fit what the seller wanted. It was perfect on the closing date, no conditions, and we got the deal. And then on one of the walkthroughs afterwards, we did an inspection and it turned out, you know, there were small things that needed to be fixed, but we're going to do a large project anyways. It's easy enough to fix those. Having an inspection condition wouldn't really have done much. So by going in firm right when the property was listed, we were able to get that advantage. Unfortunately, right now in January of 2021, the market has become so active that you almost never see properties like this not holding offers for 3 days, 5 days, a week. Almost every property is holding offers now, so the opportunity to do something like this has diminished. And you know what? Homes similar to this are now selling. They bought it for $420. It's quite common to see homes like this sell for $470 even. So they definitely have made some equity even just on the buy because they were able to beat out being in competition. And I'm really looking forward to seeing this property once it's done and refinanced because I think it'll be a really good deal for these guys. So if you're interested in doing a project like this, check out the guide that I have at legalbasementapartment.ca. It's my beginner's guide to creating a legal basement apartment that I created with my architect, Jordan. So go check it out. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. All the best.